Hi everyone. Welcome out of ad jail. Oh, strong start to the stream. Hi Garm. Thank you for the first. I don't even have to update the board anymore. You're so quick. And hi Chaos. I hope it's Chaos. If it's Chow's, let me know. Maybe we're just a big Sonic fan. I don't know. But hi. I hope you're doing well. I hope everyone's having a good start to their Monday. Or as good of a start as you can for a Monday. I'm doing okay. I am sleepy. That's about all I got. I'm just big tired, and my mic arm does not want to cooperate anymore. I think I'm gonna have to get a new one, and I really don't want to. Why is every mic arm like $100, y'all? What's that about? I feel like that's really rude. I also have... So I got my groceries on Sunday. And my grocery store does this weird thing sometimes where if you buy like, I don't know, like a certain amount of something or a certain type of something, they'll like throw you a bag of free samples. I don't know why. They just do. And I got this like bag and it had like some like snacks in it and a vanilla latte cold brew canned coffee, and then this polar seltzer that's blackberry mango. It's not bad. It's a little bit more LaCroix that I prefer, but it's okay. You got it right? Oh, thank goodness. Okay. That sounds good. It is good. It's not bad at all. Oh, I was looking at your little Hornet badge and I was like, how the heck did you get that? I don't think I got a Hornet badge. I don't think I subscribed to anyone who was playing Silksong the first week it came out. That's really cool though. Now I'm sad that I don't. Even though I'm really bad at Hollow Knight. It's so hard. But yeah, so I've just been drinking that. It's not bad. I wouldn't mind getting like another flavor. Typically like mango flavoring I'm not the biggest fan of. I like mango, but not really the flavoring. Amasha, hello! Thank you for the tea reminder. I will have some tea.
Hi!
Hi! I'm currently losing horribly in Silksong. If it makes you feel any better, it doesn't. But I appreciate it. I want people to be doing well. But I feel like that's just par for the course, right? You're just gonna do bad. It's just an unforgiving game, and that's the nature of it. But yeah, that's been about. I don't really have anything to report since Saturday, y'all. I mean, I got my groceries. I'm drinking a seltzer. I got I don't even remember what I was gonna say just now. Well, we're off to a strong start today. So we had to do some running around on Sunday because Zach needed some new clothes items for work. So we did that. And then I worked today, and then I made a lovely chicken Caesar salad for dinner. That was really nice. I usually like, a lot of the times I'm so lazy, I like when I'm done with work, I just like mix a salad with like no meat in it, and I never remember to put protein in it, so I eat a salad and then I'm like, alright, well, it's good enough. So I actually remembered to like cook some chicken, and I made a chicken Caesar salad, which was really good. What else did I do? That's about it. That's about it. So, oh, yeah, well, I mean, we put like the new air conditioner unit in the window. That was about it. So, not a super eventful weekend, but we got a lot done. It was one of those where it was like really productive, which is always nice. So, I have a relatively busy week this week. I am going to try and stream on Wednesday, but I have a pretty packed day on Wednesday, so we're gonna have to play that one by ear. And as always, you can just keep an eye on the Discord for any updates on whether or not I'm streaming. Yeah. So AC, yes, we got a new window unit. So the window unit that we had, it was like an 8,000 BTU window unit, which usually handles like maybe like 300 square feet. So we got one that was, this one's 14,000 BTUs, which is more for like 700 square feet, which is really what we need because we're trying to cool down like the whole floor. I have like a portable AC in this office just because it gets really hot back in here, but it's so loud. I don't like to run it during streams. So it'd be nice to have, it'll be nice to have an AC unit that has a little bit more reach. Thank you for making it gayer, Amasha. That's all I ask. It's all I ask of any of you. To just make it a little bit gayer if you can. You know? If that's not your thing, just, you know, support the people who do. That's all we ask. That's all we ask here on twitch.tv/panzerruin. Oh my god, I will say that we went to Marshall's yesterday because we were looking for, again, clothes. No, we went to TJ Maxx. And, fucking, they had like this super cute candle. I wonder if I can pull up a picture of it because I think I saw it online. But they had like this really fucking cute candle. And I was like, oh, I'm 100% buying this. It was like a decorated cake and it was black and red. And then it came in like a black dish. And it was super cute. And I was like, I don't even care if this is paraffin or not, because I'm not going to burn it. I'm just going to keep it forever. Because I only try to buy like soy or wax or like beeswax candles. So I get all the way to the checkout line and I look under it because I'm trying to see what where the price tag is. And right on the bottom on like this sticker in big letters just says contains lead. I'm like, what? Why? It's 2025. What do you mean it contains lead? What do you mean? I'm not buying this. Yeah, I already collect antiques. It's understood that I've got lead in my house. But yeah, I'm not gonna bring more lead. Make sure it's heavy enough it doesn't blow away. Yeah, right. I assume it was in the dish that the candle's in. I hope it's not in the candle. But like, that's such a terrible idea because as soon as that dish is emptied, that would have been perfect for like a candy dish or something. You can't put food in it. It led you to a better decision, Garm. Boo! Get out of here. I can't believe. Terrible. I want to see if I can find it. I think TJ Maxx still has like the store. Oh my gosh. Apparently this is like a line of them that they make. That's not good. That's not good at all. Yeah, here's a picture somebody has. And somebody's selling it online for 25 bucks. Get the fuck out of here. You guys are all crazy. Oh no. No, don't do that. Hold on. Ugh, Mercari, why are you like this? So I will show you it, and you will understand why me, being the goth motherfucker I am, wanted it. Look at this fucking cake. Look, or this candle. Look at it. Look at it. It's gorgeous. Why does it have lead? Why does it have lead? Why? What the fuck? So yeah, I put that down and I left it. A line of lead. Yeah, it was super odd. So now I'm like super wary of like their candles and stuff. Full disclosure though, if you do a lot of shopping at like Marshall's, TJ Maxx, Home Goods, I actually like lead content is very important to me because where I live, there's still a lot of lead piping for water, and in general. And then I also, again, I collect vintage stuff and antique stuff. So lead is a very big thing that I focus on. And I follow this one person on Instagram who goes and does lead testing at like Home Goods and Marshalls and all of those, or yeah, Marshalls and all of those. And a lot of those like plateware and drinkware and stuff, I don't buy them anymore because they have lead a lot of the time. Not all of them, not all of them. And it's a good chance that if you're just buying like a plain dish, you're not going to have that problem, but a lot of them have lead content. So I don't buy, you know, stuff like that from there. Don't poison the frog. You don't like it. I promise I won't. Hi, Corinne. Hi, Boo. How are ya? Why? Because it's cheap. It's just cheap. That's all it is. New fear unlocked. I'm so sorry. This is like one of the first streams you see, and I'm like, there's lead everywhere. I'm so sorry. I normally don't doomsay this much. But yeah, so at the very least, you know, look for, like, most of the time for me now, like, if they, like, they have to label, like, or they should be labeling where there's lead if they sell it in, like, California, and then California has, like, the prop thing, too. So a lot of the times if I see something and it's, like, not for sale in California, I'm like, well, then I'm not buying that. I was gonna say, what do you mean until you added this much? Exclamation point frogs. I don't have an exclamation point frogs. Maybe I should get an exclamation point frogs. Oh, what would it be? I don't know what it would be. More frogs? Still more frogs. I went to California and that warning was posted on a building? Like the building had the materials? I thought you did. I don't. Now I'm thinking of like Turn the Frogs Gay song. I was thinking of like Marge Simpson when she's holding the potato and she says, I just think they're neat, but I've just put a frog in there. The wheels are turning. Yeah, like a placard. That's fucking wild. The freaking gay frogs. It's turning the freaking frogs gay. Also happy to meet another frog lover. Hell yeah, we love frogs in this house. You got all my little space frogs across the top of the screen. When we get to the, like the full frogs there, we have a full frog parade. Just a little celebration of our accomplishments. And then usually, Sean ruins it and immediately redeems a new frog so that we reset the counter. I did add your frog, yes. I sure did. You have 3 more frogs left. Listen, man, you're not beating the allegations, so I don't know why you're offended. No, you need 3. Thank you for making it gayer, Chaos. I appreciate it. Gotta make it gayer. Effie said so. Fucking love Effie. I wish I could say that I love wrestling, but man, it's hard right now. I'm a heel, it's in my nature. Whatever. I know you were super worried, but I'm here now. I was worried. Did you get to where you're going okay? Did y'all make it safe? I always worry when my friends are traveling. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh no! Oh no. Oh boy. How long are you gonna be there? Do you know? Oof. Well, that's not good. Thursday is when we're gonna come back. Maybe you should go back sooner. I don't know. I'm so sorry, Allie. That sucks. Thank you for the advice earlier, by the way. Yeah, totally. I always give the same offer to anyone who's interested in streaming. If you're interested in streaming and you'd like to talk through it, just let me know. Like, if we're in the same Discord, you can at me. But yeah, I'm always happy to give advice. That mic that I linked, like I said, I have like, I think 3 or 4 friends that I know that stream that have used that mic, and it's worked really well. But same as what Tyler said, that Yeti Blue, Snowball, that works really well as well. So if you do decide to stream, I hope you post it maybe in like Finn's Discord or something. Dad's gonna drive here tomorrow. Okay. Okay, good. Now, I honestly, I think that's a fair amount of worry, so. What are we adding you for? I was getting back into my car. You already stream, Garm. You don't need my advice. But I was saying if you need, like, if anyone ever wants, like, advice on streaming, I can tell you what I know. I will warn you, most of my friends are way more knowledgeable about streaming than I am. I'm an amalgam of the streamers that I know who are better at it than me. I like to @Liz for attention. I mean, yeah. I love when Allie doesn't have internet service or like Wi-Fi. She just texts me. I love that. She's just, whenever I get a text from Allie, I know it's because she doesn't have Wi-Fi. I don't do scenes or redeems. Thank you very much. Okay. I only have your number and like a couple others. That's valid. I have a couple of our friends' numbers. That's about it. I know how to stream. Watch and find out. I think you stream very well. I think you're doing a great job. Mostly for me, it's like streaming is tough for me in the engagement sense. Like, I'm very happy and also pretty baffled that people show up to my stream and just talk. Because I don't know why. I think I'm very uninteresting. So, I can talk, but I mostly am just blabbering. I go on. But I like, when it comes to like engagement, I'm always like what kind of like redemption should I do? What kind of like alerts can I do? And I'm not very good at it. So it tends to just be like kind of all over the place. Like I know like a lot of the people I know, they have like the redeem your daily thing. I would have no idea what to put there. I have no idea what to put there. I did like the first thing. I haven't automated it and I probably should. We have frogs. What else do you need? That's true. We have frogs and we have Katamari. And I guess that's really all I need. And I have Effie making it gayer. So I'm pretty set. You're good to talk to? Well, thank you. I like your capitalism adventure game, Amasha. Yeah. I've got to restart? Oh no. I feel your redeems are pretty solid. I feel like Space Jam DVD is a pretty solid redeem. I'm just throwing that out there. That's all you really need, to be honest. Yeah, that's it. So, fuck yeah, it is. Yeah, Space Jam DVD. So, I'm also like at that point where I'm sure Allie, I'm sure you can relate to this, where like, because I think we've talked about it before. I feel like when you get to a certain number of years streaming, you feel like you need to refresh. And it's like, I don't know what I don't know what I would do. And I'm like very safe. I feel very safe where I am right now. I feel very safe. I want to change my username so bad. I've thought about changing my username a lot. I have to ask you about music at some point when you're not busy, because that's something I'm nervous about. Yeah, totally. For sure. Music is a tough one. I tend to use like, and we could talk more about it another time too, but I tend to use like video game music. I commission music from my friends, like Allie here. Allie here is actually a composer. And she does like all of my like stream music, so like my starting soon and my BRB and those kind of things. And then yeah, there's plenty of things that you can do to try and like to kind of like separate music from your VODs too, to risk getting like YMCA'd. You get hit by Dave Twitch, so but yeah, music can be tricky, that's for sure. Video game soundtracks are usually pretty safe. Yeah, I tend to use video game soundtracks. There's plenty of like royalty-free music websites that you can use as well now too, which is really nice. So a lot of options, more options than you think. I have only had one stream where I played like actual music, and that was one of like I think my second stream. And I didn't like having no music playing, so I just said fuck it, and I played a bunch of Skinny Puppy, and that VOD is gone. So yeah. I don't know how Ambi does it with music. I believe what Ambi does is what most people do, where they have the audio on a separate channel, basically, so that it doesn't get picked up in the VOD. So the VOD doesn't keep the music. Yeah, Pretzel Rocks is one. There's a bunch of them. You can Google it. There's a bunch of like DMCA safe websites and apps and such. So yeah, you'd have to ask Ambi about it, but I know a couple of streamers who do that. I don't know what that means, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. Yeah, I would check with like, again, like Finn's Discord where you're like asking questions. It's honestly the best place to ask questions because they're like, all of us are there. All of us are in there. Hi, Zach. Thank you for the confetti. I hope work's going well. There's also a good amount of musicians who are good with it. Like, my music is fine to play, and I know our friend Saya Sounds is good too. Yeah, Rom's cool if you play his music as well. And there's other musicians, yeah, where they don't care if you play their music on stream. So it just requires a little bit of research. It's going okay. How's stream? Stream's okay. You can get live YMCA'd, but when you're small, you should shoot your shot. That's the other thing to keep an eye out for. And that is why I don't do it, because I just get too nervous. I know I'm small. Like, I'm under 500 followers. Twitch is not keeping tabs on me, but I don't want to risk it. And also, I upload all of my VODs to YouTube, and YouTube will absolutely call me out on it. So I'll always ask anyway, but thanks for your advice, and sorry for monopolizing the conversation. Chaos, let me tell you something. Usually the first hour I'm on here, I'm just talking. You're totally fine. We chat a lot here. So please feel free to ask questions, to talk. That's exactly what this is for. A lot of us stream, so yeah, a lot of us here either do stream or have streamed. So Garm is like big time stream. Garm, you've got like 1,000 followers, right? Yeah, big time stream. Monopoly, we ruining friendships, families, all the above. Garm's in the big leagues, yeah. I'm always so impressed when I click on somebody's stuff and I'm just like, oh my god, you have over 1,000 followers? That's crazy. How did you do it? How you do? Yeah, I personally, I feel like Ambly Bambly is the wizard at streaming stuff. They always have an answer or a solution for something. It's crazy. 1,000 is nuts to me. You're not that far off. You're lingering around 700. If I ever hit 1K, I'll throw a party and eat donuts on stream. Okay, you heard the lady. I've been doing it since 2014. That'll help. I have been streaming since 2018. We hit 5 years this year. No, 2020. We hit 5 years this year. I started streaming during the pandemic, as many people did, and I kept doing it after like restrictions loosened, which a lot of people I know didn't. So Ambi is amazing with streaming stuff. She always got tips and helped me fix things. It's true. I'm gonna launch a small ad campaign real quick. Let me just get this billboard rented. We gotta make it happen. We gotta make it happen. Oh, I don't know if I told y'all, but I ordered prints for my game room. I'm very excited. I got a Mario Galaxy one, and it's Rosalina. And then I got an Animal Crossing one. What else did I get? I got a Zelda one, I think. Was it a Zelda one? Hold on, I want to look. But I'm very excited because I'm going to do like a kind of like a gallery wall on one of the walls in my game room. I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be nice. Hi, Max. The whales are pleased. Yeah, just so you know, if you subscribe to Giraffe Man 13, it makes the whales happy. What was the other one? No, I don't know. Maybe those were the only two I got. Oh, I got a Paper Mario one, but that already came in. That's what. Yes, more art. Yes. I need more art. And then I have to buy frames for said art, which is tragic. I already have like a little Katamari print, a big Katamari print, and then a Night in the Woods print that I've had forever. And then I have like this little like Legend of Zelda shadow box art that I made. My friend Jen and I used to do like crafts nights all the time. And one day we sat down and we made like shadow box art. So that was really fun. So I have one of like Link to the Past. Yeah. I will draw you art. It'll be great. You can put it on the fridge. I would be honored. I would be honored. I have all kinds of fridge magnets on my fridge and no art. You can pick which magnet you want. I have a Buc-ee's magnet. I have one that's like a little ghost. I have one for Alaska that has a puffin on it and it says no puffin. Max redeemed egg. Wrong thing. Egg. I got too excited. Thank you for redeeming egg. How you doing, Max? How's it going? But yeah, I'm excited. Once I get everything up, I'll take a picture and I'll put it in Discord. One of these days, you guys should get a little tour of my game room. If you're interested. I think that could be fun. We're supposed to be getting a Buc-ee's in my general vicinity soon. I'm so freaking jealous. We got to finally visit a Buc-ee's when we drove down to Georgia for a family thing. And I had the time of my life. It was not a good trip. I won't get into it, but it was not a good trip. So getting to go to Buc-ee's, that was the highlight. Grandma's up. I'll be back. If not, love you, Mama. Bye, chat. Bye, Allie. Good luck. I had to kill a bug in my sister's room, so that was the excitement for the day outside of work. Ugh. Max, I still can't get a library card. I'm getting sassy about it. I can't have fun. Having fun is very hard when you don't have a library card, it turns out. The opposite is true. Tragic. Hi, Dad. Bye, Dad. I've been trying. They won't take my temporary ID. So I gotta wait until my license shows up in the mail. And then I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna slap that motherfucker so hard on the desk. And I'll be like, don't look at the photo because it's the worst photo I've ever taken in my life. And then I'm gonna get a library card. Tell the DMV to get good. Y'all have no idea. I am so close to just going there and being like, I will pay the money again if you retake this. They took the worst picture of me I've ever seen in my entire life. If y'all ever seen Home Alone and there's the picture of Buzz's girlfriend, it's very similar. It's so bad. I'm sick of DMVs and tax offices. Me the fuck too. Oh my god. I was so angry because like it's so hard to get a driver's license in this state. It's so complicated. There's like a process to it and it's all appointment based. So finally we got to the point where we could go somewhere and get our licenses updated because we moved. And I get there and we decided to get our real IDs. And apparently you can't have your glasses on for a real ID, which I think is really stupid because you're never going to see me without them on. So whatever. But yeah, so he was like, oh, you can't have your glasses on. And I literally took them off and I was like, oh, I didn't know that. And then he flashed the camera. So I like immediately like jerked back. That was my reaction. So like eyes wide, head back, horrible picture. Just awful. So I'm like, listen, if they won't retake this photo, then I am going to get like my passport or state ID instead as soon as possible. And I'm just going to use that. If anyone wants identification outside of like someone, pulling me over for traffic, you're getting that. It makes absolutely no sense. I got my real ID in 2018 and all my licenses have my glasses. It's so weird because like you can't smile anymore and you can't wear your glasses, at least where I live. And I think that's bizarre. Like, I guess the smiling thing makes sense, but like I can't wear my glasses? Like, it says on my license that I wear corrective lenses. Today is a day that I'm gonna throw it back to you. Today is the day where like 3 people I watch regularly are streaming along with like 5 or 6 of the Genshin voice actors streaming Among Us. My laptop is gonna sound like an insane asylum for several hours. When you have like 30 tabs up and you're like, I just want to support everybody. I literally have tabs up for my friends' streams right now because I have a couple of people streaming. I feel that so much. Yeah. Okay, let's see. What was I gonna do? Aside from play a video game. I will at some point play a video game. They say no glasses because the camera flash causes glare and can cover your eyes. Yeah, but then I'd have like a really cool like Neon Genesis Evangelion style. It'd be pretty cool if you think about it. I'm just saying. Could look like Gendo, you know? Really cool. Not that he's cool, but, you know. I was allowed to smile for my real ID, but when they tried to take my picture with my glasses on, the glare from the flash lens flared the picture. That's fair. So sadly, I had to take them off. Yeah, I guess, like, I didn't try to smile because, again, I was caught totally off guard. But Zach, like, went to smile for the photo, and the guy told him not to. So I think they just don't let them. It was really funny, though, because I was in line behind him while we picked up, like, the temporary things and, like, submitted the forms and whatnot. So I get up to the line, and the guy still has, like, Zach's photo up. And I looked at it, because I was like, yeah, I'm going to look. So I looked over, and I was like, oh, because he was worried he took a bad picture. And I was like, oh, he took a really good picture. And the guy looked at me. I was like, oh, it's my husband. And he was like, oh, okay. And then he switched it over to mine, and it, like, jump scared me. It was so bad. So fucking bad. I look like a chubby deer in the headlights. It's rough. My previous glasses had anti-glare, so I was able to keep them on for my old picture. I have anti-glare, I think, on these glasses, but I also have blue light, like the blue light thing on them, and I think that kind of cancels them out. Because a lot of the times when I'm in like on a video call or something, I will see like the blue on my lenses. So I can see how that can mess with it. Oh shit. Sorry, I'm knocking things over on my desk. But they said it'll be here in like 2 to 4 weeks or something like that. So we'll see what happens. I'm gonna get my library card, and then I'm gonna get my Libby account, and then I'm gonna buy ebooks, and I'm gonna read them on my e-reader that I got for my birthday. My Twitch lore is cycling through to get streaks first, then everybody gets tabs. That's valid. You do what you gotta do, Garb, you know what I mean? Excuse me, sorry. It's like, for me, it's just like, I just keep tabs open for like the people who I want to like lurk in their streams just so they have it. And then I have like the mute tab extension so that it doesn't like mess with their, like it's not actually muting their streams. And yeah, that's about it. Only 2 streams at a time can earn points / streak. I didn't know that, actually. That's interesting. I had no idea that that's how it worked. I'm waiting 10 business days to get a form to take to a different state, to wait 10 business days to get something that I have to drive to another state for a signature, that I then have to send to my insurance company. What the fuck? That's crazy. I'm so sorry you're dealing with that. God. I've heard 4 in the past. That's valid. Oh, I did have a super big win, though. I'd already told some people here about it. But I was waiting on my security deposit back from my landlord, and where I used to live, They had 45 days to give you your security deposit back, or what was left of it, along with an itemized list of what was deducted. And in that state, if you do not do it within 45 days, at that point you have to give them the entire deposit back. You don't get to take anything out of it. You just have to give the tenant the full amount back, and basically suck it up. And if you don't do that, then they can sue you and they can recoup the security deposit and the court fees. So I sat there and I waited very patiently until 45 days went up, and then I sent an email. And I was like, hey, per this law, you now have to give me the full deposit. And he did. Zelled it right over. So I got my security deposit back, y'all. First time ever, I got my security deposit back. Deposit pog, seriously. I was very excited because we really needed that money. And it is all already gone. It's already been used. Sorry, wait, let me try that again. Who up securing they deposits? Me, Heath. Me. Hell yeah. Deposit? Oh my god. Perfect. 10 out of 10. It you, it me. Oh my god. Yeah, that was a big relief. I just sat there. Once it hit like a month after we moved out, I was like, wait a minute. Hold on there, Jethro. I think I get the whole thing back if I just hang low for 15 more days and don't say anything. Because so people were like, oh, you should send him a reminder. I'm like, but what if I don't do that? How about I don't? Hold up. So that was good. He just dealt it to me, which was nice. So yeah. And it's already gone. But alas. Per my non-existent previous emails. Game that system, get a girl. Listen. All they had to do was follow the law. That was all they had to do, and they didn't do it. So there you go. Now, don't get me wrong. I've absolutely lost security deposits in the past. Most memorably, the house that I rented in college with my roommate, who was also named Liz. We moved out in December, like mid-year, and one of us, I won't get into accusations here, but one of us turned the heat off before they left, and the pipe in the shower bursts. So we absolutely did not get that security deposit back. My parents often refer to me as a lost security deposit. Damn. Nightmare. Yeah, in our defense, though, that man kept saying he was going to come by and wrap the pipes because he knew that they would freeze. And he said he was going to do it, and then he went on vacation instead. So, I don't think we should have been faulted for that, personally. Now, the fact that the house reeked of cigarette smoke... Yeah, that's fair. And also, the fact that I had taken a paint pen and written song lyrics all over one wall and then just left it. Yeah, that's fair too. That's fair too. Also, I think my roommate never really properly cleaned the Tide that she had put all over the walls for Halloween, because Tide shows up under a black light. So, you know what? In retrospect, maybe he deserved that deposit. We were only paying like $500 a month for that house. It was dirt cheap, so... I had an apartment where some cats destroyed a bit of the carpet. I don't think my parents ever got a single security deposit back in their life because they had destructive kids. So, is what it is. Not me. I wasn't a destructive child. But some people, who I won't name here because they might be watching, were destructive. Never ever. No. I was very well-behaved child. I've never done anything wrong in my life ever. We've been over this, chat. We've been over this. I will never forget, though, one of my siblings, there was a scuffle, as there tends to be with siblings. And one of my siblings left a sibling-shaped hole in the wall. Just a giant hole in the drywall in the hallway. Like they fell into the wall. And I remember the two siblings who were responsible. I came home and saw the giant hole in the wall. I'm talking like 4 feet long. Hole in the wall. And said, don't worry about it. We already talked to Dad. We already called Dad about it. They did not call my dad about it, in fact. No one informed my dad. So when he got home from work, I was like, I went up to him and I was like, what are you going to do about the hole? And he's like, what hole? It's like, And I just heard him go down the hallway and just yell, fuck. Anything contrary is a heretical lie. Thank you, Heath. I'm glad you understand. The what? My brother lit a smoke bomb in our room once. Yeah. One of my siblings let off pepper spray in the house once. That was fun. Just to see what would happen. Very experimental children. Not the suspiciously child-shaped hole in the wall. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Just very destructive tendencies. Is what it is. Not the first hole that was ever left in a wall. Not the last. But we surely didn't get that security deposit back. Surely. Excuse me. That was a weird house though, because like there was like a carport. This was in the South. Everyone has a carport. There's no garages where I used to live in the South. But there was a carport, and then there was a shed, and there was a doghouse. And we weren't allowed to basically use most of the backyard because the shed and the doghouse were like the owner's property. So like there was like a cordoned off space that we could use for the yard, and the rest was off limits. It was very strange. There was another house that we lived in down there that it was like a full house with a full yard that we could utilize. But beyond that, there was a fenced off area where they had horses. And we weren't obviously allowed back there. And they would just leave the horses there. I think they came and picked them up eventually. But there, for a long time, there were just horses there. I would always grab crab apples off of the crabapple tree, and I'd hawk them over the fence, and the horses would eat them. Only fancy folk have garages around here. That's what I'm saying. Carports all day, every day. That's where that was the height of luxury if you had a house with a carport. I remember my grandparents. My grandfather built their house, and they had an attached like 2 or 3 car garage. And that was like the height of the fucking neighborhood. Everywhere else, carport. I like a carport though. Sometimes I'm too lazy to go through a garage process. You know what I mean? Especially like if like the garage doesn't have like an automatic opener. Fuck that. I'd rather just have a carport. But I am also a big fucking redneck, so that's also part of it. I'm sure. Alright, I'm gonna say let's get into the game. Because I do want to finish this today. I don't think we have too much left of it. I think we're probably pretty close to done. I think we have like 2 things left. So not too bad. There we go. Southern VTubers is my new favorite gender. Fuck yeah. Oh, my Discord is open. That's why. Hold on, let me close that. I decidedly do not live in the South anymore. I won't get into where I do live. But I was raised in the South. And apparently sometimes you can tell, according to my spouse. It was very funny in high school, though. Because one of the houses that we lived in was like an old like farmhouse with like a barn kind of attached. And I had a friend in high school who always loved to ask if you were raised in a barn, And I was like, for some time, yes. If we're that close to the end, I might jump and catch the VOD so I can catch up on the last one. Okay. Yeah, you're welcome to. They're all pretty separate of one another, so you're not missing any storyline. But if you want to hold off and watch the rest of it, I totally understand, Corinne. I getcha. Oop. One of my favorite Twitch streamers was, she wasn't a VTuber or a PNG tuber. She just had like a picture of herself up that she would like decorate for whatever game she was playing, basically. But no like actual, no like actual camera. And she played a lot of like retro games, and she was super, super Southern. And I feel like she was probably from around where I was from, because her accent sounded a lot like my family members. She doesn't stream anymore, but I just loved going to her fucking streams because it was just very Southern. I had a wonderful time there. All right. So, for those of you who were not here last stream, or for those of you who have not been here before, we are continuing Little Problems today. This is a short game. It's a shorter game, but it's very similar to like Golden Idol, Duck Detective, that kind of like deductive type game. We are playing Mary, and Mary is just kind of going through little problems in life. I think she's in college is the vibe that I get. So she's got like little problems here and there that need to be solved, and that's about it. So we're just kind of going through and deducing what's going on. We've got like little scenes that we're playing out. So this is like, I believe, the second to last one that we're doing here. I will say that as we've gone through the game, the puzzles have gotten like the things to find have gotten considerably more difficult. Which is not a bad thing. It's just a little unexpected with games like these. I don't typically see like this much of a ramp up. And it's kind of a breath of fresh air, to be honest. So we are going to go ahead and get into it. I do also have to warn anyone who was not here last stream that I did get a key for this game for free from I believe the publisher. So do keep that in mind. Those of you who have been around long enough, you know that I tend to be pretty upfront if I don't like something, and you will hear about it. So, I don't want you to think that I'm just gonna be like, oh yeah, this is fucking incredible, if I don't mean it. So, alright, so let's find hints. We kind of did a little bit of this last stream, and I had to end because it was getting so late. So let's just go through and get the hints taken care of again. Okay, so Mary. Okay, we've got pizza. Mrs. Grinsnow. It's a wedding ring. Abigail. My defense when I had my 50th. The only people on. Okay, so that's Matthew. Love my gift. Good thing his birthday is on the weekend. Have fun. Okay, maybe Matthew is the one who couldn't be here. Okay. Somebody is not here. Because we did have a situation, or we did have like a peek over there at the presents, and there was like somebody who was like, sorry, I can't be here. So. Alright, I've picked a costume for the murder mystery party. I hope this ends on the murder mystery party. I think that'll be really fun. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting. Don't forget that Rose and Abigail took their husbands' names. Okay. Josh and I prefer hot wings. Don't tell Dad, though. Okay. Alright, so let's see. What else do we have? Alright. Oh, okay. Wedding ring, old leather wallet. Best insurance. Thank you, Amelia. Who are you talking? Oh, okay, hello. Family birthday calendar. Amelia wants chocolate cake and a new dress. Vincent, Hubs, new wallet. Hang out with sis at the restaurant, Thai spa. Dad, Aaron, cheesecake necklace. Alright, what are we looking to solve here? Hold on. I want a steak for the main course. The side dish can be salad and soup. When is the appointment for the dress fitting again? Great idea for the present. Okay, what am I solving here? That's right, this fucking crazy thing. So we have to get all the siblings in the family tree are ordered from oldest to youngest, and we have to find the family tree. I think that's maybe dad, I don't know. Okay. Okay. So we gotta do all of this. This is gonna be crazy. Okay. Happy birthday, Uncle. This is from Mom, Dad, Aaron, and me. Okay. Alright, so this is probably Amelia then. But I don't know who's where. Okay. Goodness gracious, this is gonna be intense. Alright, there's Sylvia. Belle and Silk. Oh, they made their own little shop. That's so awesome. Alright, October 20th, 21st, and 22nd. Can handle it. It's just 3 days. Tell your dad I said happy birthday. Jar and I are running our own business now. Any tips for a first-time business owner? Why don't you ask Rose? She works with established dressmakers. I always ask her for recommendations when I need a custom dress. Crust & Co. Pizza dining experience. Sometimes it's better to get some boots on the ground experience before you start your own company. What did your dad say? Doesn't he work in marketing? Ugh, boots on the ground. I say that way too much at work. Okay, figurine. Happy birthday, you're now over the hill. Record. Happy 50th birthday, Dad. Clara, Sylvia, Mary, and Ethan. Okay, so our family tree is probably the simplest one to do. Because it's Clara, Sylvia, Mary, and Ethan. Simmons family, coffee maker, Scooter. Saw this and thought of you. Sorry I couldn't make it. And then this was... Alright, it doesn't have like any names on it. Alright, but I think we can at least do this one. So Sylvia is the oldest. Grins now, and then Ethan grins now. And then Clara. I don't know the dad's name. We're gonna have to figure that out. Okay, I think this is her dad then. Maybe. Possibly. We're gonna find out. Okay. We do have ads starting in 3 minutes, y'all, just FYI. You just graduated from high school, right? Are you going to college? What major? I'm thinking of theater, but I still don't know. How's your school? I will say everyone I know who went to college for theater changed their majors, like, right away. I don't think theater in college is very fun. Oh, okay. Somebody's fighting for his life. Jesus. Okay, buddy, you okay? Where are the tissues? There's no toilet paper. Oh, buddy. Okay. Wasn't expecting the man on the toilet. Uncle Timothy will bring from their restaurant. Okay, so Timothy owns the pizza place. Grandpa Mark and Mom don't eat meat. Uncle Vincent doesn't like curry. From all guess. Okay, so... Grandpa is Mark. Uncle is Timothy. Mark. And then, I don't know who's older or younger. So I'll just save that for right now. Okay. What's in here? Ooh! This must be where Sylvia is at. Family brings cozy dining to community. Opening this restaurant has been a dream come true for our family, shared the owner. Abigail, my wife, has been side by side every step of the way, and our 3-year-old son Joshua keeps us motivated with his energy. We've created a space that feels like home. Seeing families enjoy it makes all the hard work worth it. Uncle Vincent and Aunt Rose are moving to a bigger house. Okay. Vincent and Rose. I'm just gonna put you here. Vincent and Rose. Weren't you the guy in the bathroom fighting for his damn life? Enjoy Silk Song. Thank you for the lurk. I need to find like a fun lurk message to use. Okay. Wait, where was he? He was in the turlet. Are you? Okay. Yes, that's you. And then Rose took her husband's name. And then... Okay. Alright, back in here. Just got back from Memorial Crematorium. I remember the time when we went to stay at Grandma Mary's place. She gave me a hand-knitted beanie. Aww. Okay, so Grandma was Mary. Speaking of college, Mary's gonna major in journalism. Oh, we're named after our grandma. She's always been into mystery books and writing, so that fits her. Ethan is still not sure, but he wants to do marketing just like Dad. Joshua said he may want to switch majors. Noah is still in middle school. He said he wants to go to the same uni as his brother. I'm going to start working at Uniqlo. Maybe it's wishful thinking, but one day I'm sure people will see my designs in store. Okay, so Noah's got to be one of the ones over here. Noah is still in middle school. Is Joshua the brother then? Alright. That's done. Oh, cute. Uncle Matt sent us a postcard of their sheep farm. Uncle Matt. Okay. Oh. Touring the farm with Uncle Matt. Okay, is that everything in here? I think so. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so who are all these people? Who the fuck? Okay. Who had the calendar, the birthday calendar? Is that you? Okay. So this is Gary's birthday, 50th birthday. A figurine, a record, or a pen. Okay, that doesn't narrow it down. Alright, so Gary is our dad's name. Do I have to get pictures of everybody? I probably do, huh? Yeah. Wait, no! Wrong person! Ah! There we go. Alright, where's our mom? Is our mom... I think that's our mom. Yeah, that's gotta be it. Okay, and then that's gotta be our grandpa. Do I have to take a picture of grandma's fucking obituary or whatever? Because that's gonna be sad. Hold on. Where is it? Where's that picture? Can we just like... Oh, that's sad. Let's just... No, sorry. No, I don't want a hint. I don't want a hint. Leave me alone. I've got it. Just... Boop. That's depressing. Alright. So we've got that, I think. Alright, and then wait a minute. Go back to the planning calendar. I don't need hints, thank you. Okay. Where was that? That was down here. Okay. So this is definitely October. I don't know what day it is. All the other ones have been like 12 October, so... Okay. Welcome back from ad jail. Okay. Alright, let's keep looking. Mom, Dad, Aaron, and me. You'll like it, it's limited edition. Do any of the presents say that they're limited edition? I don't think so. Simmons family. Okay, well, I mean, the only other thing would be a record, which we got, so maybe it's the figurine. Gave Dad. Who gave that to Dad? No. Son. R? What do you mean R? Neither of them have an R name. What? Also, I'm gonna assume grins now since this is the dad. Alright, that's good. Oh, Rose maybe? Okay. Came late. So, Rose is here, so this is gonna be Vincent. Okay. And I think they have like a... Looked like they had a kid named Abigail. Same place I got her for her 47th. Oh no, they have a sister named Abigail. Okay. So is Abigail the other aunt then? Abigail. And then who owns that pizza place? Hold on. Joshua? No. Okay, it's the Simmons. Vincent, Aunt Rose. Abigail, my wife, and our 3-year-old son Joshua. Okay, it doesn't have a name. Okay, but it is Simmons. Crust & Co. Aaron. So I think the other one's probably Amelia. Okay. And then this will be Simmons. This will be Simmons. And this will be Simmons. Okay, so the only name left here is Matthew? Okay. So I think I know who all these... Do I have to take a picture of a man on a toilet? That's fucked up. Alright, hang on. Let's get their pictures. No. I don't want to do this, man. How do I take a picture? I don't know how I'm supposed to take a picture of this man. It won't let me. Can I... No. No. I keep clicking on the wrong door. That's my bad. That's fucked up. That's really fucked up. Okay, sure. Alright, let's see. Okay. And then Abigail. That's the one on the couch. That's you. And then the other one is down here. Nope, the other one's up here. Let's see if we got this right. No. Okay, something's wrong here. And then the youngest, that's gonna be Ethan. Sorry. That's right, I put Dad in there. There we go. Somebody's gonna be pissed when they see the family tree. Well, you know, it's not my fault that the family tree consists of a dude shitting and the fucking chick from the ring. None of this is my fault. I'm doing my best. Okay, what did we get wrong then? Is, like, are these... Am I wrong? Maybe Abigail is the older one? Hold on. Maybe these are reversed. Also, I took pictures of the wrong people. Because that's not the family link. Alright, Turlet Man. Again, it's fucked up. It's fucked up what you did. Alright, so that's Rose. No. Sorry. Rose. And Vincent. And then this is Abigail. Simmons. And we assume Matthew Simmons. Okay, but now the kids are all wrong. Hey. Or wait, no. Okay. Alright, hang on. We'll fix it. Hold on. We know who these people are. This is Joshua. And that's Noah. Alright, and then this is gonna be Aaron. And this has to be Amelia. Okay, those are right. Something's wrong here. We still, I don't know for sure if this is his name or not. Gary? No. No. Mark? No. Matthew? No. Noah? No. Timothy? Okay, that's it. Timothy. Okay. It's fucked up that you're just like, yeah, that's my favorite uncle. Timothy, he can go fuck himself. I don't give a shit about him. That's fucked up. Okay, so we need to go. So we need to set up the order, or do we need to like put an order here? Or no? Okay, that's just an explanation. Okay. So we need to figure out the rest of this. Okay. Unfortunately, Uncle Blaine, or somebody's. So that was the other uncle. Are you Matthew? Maybe? Let's find out. Okay. Jesus. Sorry. Just fucking slapped myself in the face. The fuck? Okay. Somebody forgot to buy toilet paper. I don't know who. And I didn't see any dates on here. Okay. No. No. Yeah, Matthew's the one who didn't show up. Okay. Oh, Mary. I had to sacrifice a couple of tabs. My ears were legitimately starting to hurt. Max, were you listening to all of them? Why would you do that? I just cycle through muting. My God, that's too much commitment for me. I need something that tells me what day it is. Anything. October 20th, 21st, and 22nd? Is it one of those days? I don't know what day of the week it is, though, either. I don't know. Let's just say, like, a weekend. Okay, so 20th. We'll say 20th. Who is supposed to buy toilet paper? How am I supposed to know this? I've seen nothing that tells me what day it is. Oh, here we go. Remind guests. So the 22nd, maybe? Oh, wait. Okay. Say the 22nd. Okay. I have no idea who's supposed to buy toilet paper, though. Nothing has given me that information. Military poster. No. Nothing there. Nothing there. Oh! That's it? That's all you got for me? Okay. Thank you. I have no clue. I don't know. There's no mom option. So I guess we'll go with Sylvia. Okay, cool. That works. I was too lazy to cycle through the muting. I just wanted to chill and play Bravely Default. That's valid. My laptop was starting to sound like an insane asylum. I thought you meant like from the fans, man. I didn't know you just had a bunch of streams up and running. This is crazy. That's too much. What the fuck is that? That's too much. Did we get our cupcake from this? Dad's surprise 50th birthday was a success. It had been a while since we had a family gathering like that. Dad hadn't had a birthday party like that in years, so he really appreciated it. He loved the gifts, too. Happy birthday to Ben, too! Oh, it's Ben's birthday. I'm reminded of how small he was when we first met him. 5 years ago, Dad wanted to get away from the city for his birthday. We decided to go hiking in the mountains. I guess it's a good way to test how powerful my laptop is without playing a game on Steam. That's true. You kind of gotta push it to what it can do, or to the limit to see what it can do. While eating our meals, a little puppy appeared and started sniffing at our food. After we fed him, he followed us back to our car, and we decided to adopt him. You just took somebody's dog. You don't know. When we first took him home, Luna ignored Ben. She didn't like sharing her space with him. It took the help of some tasty treats and a little patience, but in the end, Luna warmed up to Ben. Now they're best buds. Look at that pair of cuties. They are pretty cute. I'll give them that. But I think you just stole somebody's dog. And that's fucked up. Don't do that. Okay, we didn't get the cupcake in that one, so we gotta go back. Hold on. We gotta find it. Where's the cupcake? You motherfuckers. You hiding cupcakes from me? In plain sight? I see it! You sons of bitches. Might have to sacrifice the 2 Twitch tabs of the Genshin VAs playing Among Us and stick to the one on YouTube. I mean, if they're all playing together. It's not a bad idea. Okay. Alright. I think this is the last one we have. Everything lines up to that. So let's go to the murder mystery party. And the bird is dead. That's rude. Okay. Okay, before I do any of that. Okay. Apparently there's 13 VAs in one singular Discord call yelling at each other. I have played, like, what was that game? Goose Goose Duck? With, like, that many people. And I have played Lethal Company with, like, 22 people. And when I tell you, it is the most overstimulating fucking thing I've ever done in my life. That's too much. It's too much. At least in Among Us, people are, like, someone's dead, so they, like, you know, they can't all talk. It's the same in Lethal Company, too. But, good lord, that's too much. Fucking hell. Especially voice actors. They all know how to project. The problem. I feel that. I will also say that, though, that doing, like, the 20-something people Lethal Company was one of the funniest things I've ever done. So, there's also that. Alright, let's get into it. Supposed to wear masks. Okay. I couldn't come. Okay. Alright. Oh, that's... I don't know who's dead. Alright. Letter opener. Circular bleeding wound. 85's baby. A gifted soul from birth. You know you're destined for something great. Dead. It's unfortunate, but you're dead. You're dead. You're dead. Heir's secret. The heir's embarrassing, potentially life-ruining secret. The perfect blackmail material. A reminder of who has the secrets I need. The heir, the collector, the detective. Okay. Okay. Pumpkin. Oh, excuse me. Celebrating your remarkable 5 years of dedication. It's 7:32. It is in fact 8:35, but good guess. Lawyer's embarrassing, potentially life-ruining secret. The 4th installment of the series. Join the cosmic journey and become the first trillionaire. A large, sharp knife that can cut through anything. In order to repay your outstanding debt and accrued interest, your salary must be garnished. Ugh, ouch. What if he took something? Excuse me. Why her? I'll stay close to the host for right now. The host and Hilda talked for a while. Andre asked around what NFCs people have. What does he want? I don't know which one is Nicholas. It's either the dog or the ape. The chef guy is also kind of suspicious. He keeps looking at the host a lot. P.S. Hilda's dress looks great. Sylvia did a great job. Okay. Gun! It's a gun! I get that way when I play in-person IRL Among Us, aka Mafia, with like 6 people. Yeah. The funny thing is like, I never got overstimulated, like, being in a huge group of people playing board or card games. But I get very overwhelmed on comms. The host's potential or embarrassing, potentially life-ruining secret. I've received multiple threatening letters from unknown parties. Since I would rather not end up shot or stabbed, I am hosting a gathering where the suspected parties are expected to be suspected parties, are suspected to be in attendance. I hope you can uncover their identities during this get-together. If you have any further questions, then please do ask my butler. He buttles. He has served me for many years. Everybody knows the secret, that is, proof of somebody else's wrongdoing. I know for a fact that I'm not the only target. Do not trust anyone with a weapon. You will only need to keep me safe. Wealthy heir, investor, collector, and a lawyer. Okay. Okay. Interesting. I do love Clue. I will say that. Money. Cold, hard stack of cash. In the dining room? With the gun? Okay. Okay. Interesting. Well, that's clearly Hilda. Ornate fan. Who's the lawyer? I don't know. For the honor of Ramsay the Third. The beacon of hope and proof that everyone can be a millionaire if they want to be. Bullshit. The collector's embarrassing, potentially life-ruining secret. Okay. Well, I don't know what your role is, but I know that you're Hilda. Oh, I can't. Hilda. Okay. Cool. That's a piggy! It can't be. Got money and a gun. Witness a financial miracle as he turns a million into a billion. And the investor's secret. It's time to settle the score with the lawyer and a certain technocrat. No one gets to steal from me and get away without suffering the consequences. Ooh. Okay, okay. I like the bats on the wall. That's fun. Oh, look! Cuties! Thanks for hosting the game. I figured out who the butler was when I peeked at their cards. The secret was a dead giveaway. There's an emergency. I'm really sorry, but I can't come. So just a normal waiter's uniform is okay. It's not going to confuse anyone, right? Okay. So Nicole is the one who couldn't come. Okay, I don't have she yet, so. Hippo! Okay, so maybe Nicole was gonna be the hippo? I don't get why the pig and the hippo master are so unpopular. They're kind of cute! Owing money to terrible people, self-proclaimed tech savant. Identify the killers. Get money or get the heir's secret. This is involved. Heir's secret. Investor. Get the investor's secret or the host's secret. Okay. What do we got in here? There's a horse! That's gotta be the butler, right? It's got a knife! Antique clock, birth year, most recent NFC. Who do you think you're borrowing money from? Sharks always get their money back. For someone working for a billionaire, you need to try harder to get more cash. I only figured out the last digit. Okay, so that's the butler. Oh, we're gonna need to find a combo. Interesting. No hippo? The murder mystery is ruined. No one will be able to establish that they got that thing they sent them. How are we supposed to know? That's fucked up. That ain't cool. I'm missing clues. Where are the clues? 5 years of dedication. Hold on. Birth year. Most recent NFC. Okay. Oh, guest book. Mary, Sarah, and Martin. Okay. It's like 9 people talking at the same time. Nope, can't do it. That's too many fucking people. I can't really even watch stuff like that. It's just too much. The heir, the collector, and the detective. And none of those say that. That's very confusing. Oh. October at 7 p.m. Interesting. Okay. Am I still missing things? Okay. Best-selling NFC collection. How do I know how many NFCs they've done? Oh, maybe that's the butler, actually. I don't know. Oh, okay. So these are NFCs. I hate that. I've always wanted to host a murder mystery party. I've always wanted to go to one. I think they look really interesting. It's like an escape room, but without the escape part. It's just figuring out who done it. I love that. I always wanted to go. I still remember when I was in like my 20s, some of my friends did like a 1930s themed or 20s themed murder mystery party, and we couldn't go, and I was so bummed that we couldn't. It looked like it was a lot of fun. Yeah, lovely, I'm saying. Max, just mute it, man. It's not worth it. Alright, so it's 1, 2... Okay, so 5 years of dedication, 85 is the year he was born, and the other one was the number of NFCs. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You guys aren't gonna have them. 4. So 5, 8, 5, 4. Cool. And we just got more money out of it. Okay. Okay. Gonna go. Oh, okay. There's like a whole other part. Now there's just knife and money. Wait, who had that knife? Somebody had a knife. Also, this guy's dead now. You're dead. He's been stabbed. The monkey's been stabbed. With a something. I don't know. We don't know what it was. I did. At least the lobby looks like a mosh pit. That's fucking crazy. That's so much. I need to check his items now. Sarah got killed? I thought the host was the target. Oh, are we dead? I saw the chef and the investor talking for a while. Looks like he gave him something. Is it a card? Are they working together? I wasn't paying attention to the study room. He got killed. But I think I know who the murderers are. Is this the study? Okay. Wait, what did she just say? Hold on. No, not you. This one. The chef and the investor talking for a while. Sarah got killed, so... That's Sarah. Interesting. Cupcake! Oh, hell yeah. That's a good cupcake. Okay, everybody's in a different place now. Should be safe in the living room. Just need to wait for the game to end. 2 murders, nice. Can she catch the murderers? Okay, now we've got all the clues, so now we can do... She couldn't come. So nobody played the blank role. So probably kept an eye on the host. So they thought they'd be the target. Okay. Interesting. Hi, Hilda. ... Indeed, Hilda. Candy? Oh, it's just like the candy my grandma used to keep. 746. Man, they're making their way through people quick. Okay. For a future lawsuit. So are you the lawyer? Hmm. Maybe their secret card? Maybe a money card here, probably? Okay. So the lawyer's secret card. Okay. So you did it, but I don't know who you are. I know you have no fucking money. I don't think you're the butler, though. You've got to be the heir. So the heir has the lawyer's secret. No? Ah, shoot. Okay. Maybe it's not the heir then. Sorry. Maybe the investor? I feel like you probably don't have actual money. No? Hmm. Or maybe you took your own secret card back? Okay. Okay, that makes sense. You take your own secret back so no one else can blackmail you. Okay. Who's the chef? Time to settle the score with a lawyer and a certain technocrat. No one gets to steal from me and get away without suffering the consequences. So is this the investor? Because he has his own secret card back. Investor. Okay. Hmm. But who's who? Okay, hold on. So you still got your guns. You have a sharp bleeding wound, and you're missing money, I think. You've got yours. You've still got your fan. You've got a big knife. I thought that there was a... Oh, maybe you... Oh, antique sword. Okay. Well, then I don't know what. Well, okay. I think at the very least, they took a money card, because they have less money than they had. Okay. So, okay. Host. Okay. So I think Mary is probably the detective since she's like trying to figure it all out. But I don't know who Mary is. Well, okay, so if this... I don't know who that is, but if this is Hilda and this is Sarah... Okay, so this has to be us. So that's Mary. And Mary, let's say, is the detective. Stream was too powerful. YouTube tab just crashed. It was not meant to be. It's just too much. It's too much voice acting in one place. It's out of control. It's just out of control. Okay. Who else? Oh, this could be the chef. Because of the chef knife. Maybe? Is there anything in the first that tells us anything about them? No. Okay. I'm gonna say it's the chef. I don't know who it is. I'm gonna say it's the chef. Okay. And then I don't know who Hilda is. I just know that that's Hilda. All 13 voice actors allowed to work at any given time in Hollywood aren't allowed to be in one place at the same time anyway, unless they had Mark Mercer somewhere as the designated survivor. When everyone else is gone, Matt Mercer will live on and he'll voice everyone. Don't worry about it. I will say, I'm not a big Critical Role fan, but the new season with Brennan DMing looks pretty good. If only Matt Mercer was in this stream. Yeah. Matt Mercer's too busy doing every other voice acting role while these people are streaming. Don't worry about it. Don't give casting agents ideas. I don't have to. They already do it, man. He's everywhere. He's in the walls. He's sitting in my walls right now going, how do you want to do this? And I don't like it. Get out of here, Matt. Okay. Matt Mercer's in the freaking walls. It's true. He's in my walls. Looks suspiciously at a ball of lint. I'm on to you. Oh my god. I would give anything for just one full 3-hour episode of Dimension 20 on a bus. I'd give anything. I just want to see Katie Maravich DM a season. Just do it. It's going to be terrible and I'm going to love it. Ugh. Alright. Okay. How am I supposed to know who has what? Okay. So, hold on. Who's the heir? So the heir needs money or the lawyer's secret. And we're broke. Okay. Who's the lawyer? Collector's secret. Why didn't you dress up? Bro. Is there anything about somebody who didn't dress up? Oh, okay. On a Bus was so funny. It was. Brennan couldn't handle it. He would simply explode. It'd be like scanners. Listen, I think Brennan could have probably handled it. I think Abria's head probably would have exploded. And I think Jasmine would have absolutely just murdered Katie. On a Bus was so funny. I think about it too much. And there you are, a hat. I think Katie Maravich is, I think, in my opinion, one of the funniest people on those, like on Dropout. She's just hilarious. I think she's so fucking funny. Okay. Katie and Kimia. Kimia's on like a lot of Make Some Noise stuff. And like they give off like huge Gilda Radner vibes to me. Just like very like physical in a very funny way. Okay. Let's see. A normal waiter's uniform is okay. Who's wearing a normal waiter's uniform in this bitch? I still think that's the butler. I'm not switching my answer there. That's kind of a waiter's uniform, but we think that's the detective. So is that the waiter? Maybe? They're all wearing the same thing. They're all wearing the same thing. I don't know what's different here. Nothing is different. Alright. Oh wait, that's not a waiter. That's the chef. So is this Lucas? Is Lucas the chef? Okay. She's a legend on No Laugh Newsroom. Oh yeah, on Breaking News. Never fucking laughs. It's so good. There was like that one episode where they were like, Katie never breaks. And she's like, that's right. They spent the whole time trying to do it. I see it, yeah. I'm finally looking at the gameplay and I'm so confused right now. No context at all. The gameplay for what? Oh, this game? Yeah, it's... So we're trying to like put clues together, but I just don't feel... Do you remember like taking like the standardized testing, like the PSATs or the ACTs or the SATs, and there would always be like a word problem and you had like the option for like an answer or like not enough information? It feels like that to me, but every answer is not enough information. Why are there so many animal heads? Everyone's wearing a mask, Max. Okay. That's the butler. Alright, let's see. They're all furries, not that that's a problem. No, we have furries in this community. I never took the SATs. I didn't apply myself enough in school to take it. It wasn't required for you, Max? I'm kind of surprised. I think it was required for us. Oh, interesting. BRB sounds good. Okay. Alright, so if that's the chef, let's say that maybe Hilda is the heir. I don't know if that's right, though. Collector's secret. Who's the lawyer? Andy, hello! Thank you for the hydrate. I will hydrate. Thank you very much for that reminder. How are you, dear? Alright. Yeah, so they took money and they took the gun and left a knife. Thank you for the confetti. Oh, and then this person had the knife. Wait. And now they have a gun and they left a knife in the safe. Why would they do that? SATs were the test you take to get into college, right? Yeah, I mean, like you use the scores to go to college. For us, they were required to take just in general. I've taken yet another nap. Ooh, fancy. I'm good. How are you? I'm doing okay. And I'm gonna dry scoop some energy powder to count your hydrate. Neko, snort it. Do it. Maybe it's not required in every state. I don't know. I know my school like required it. You had to show up and do it. Neko out here choosing violence, and honestly, I respect that. I hope you had a good nap though. Boop. All right. Cozy organizer. That's a different one. Okay. So why did you take the gun and leave the knife? Why didn't you leave the gun and take the cannoli? Please don't snort protein powder. That's what pixie sticks are for. Yeah, but consider protein powder is just the adult version of pixie sticks. I am the violence, and that's why we like to have you around. It's fun. It's part of your charm. It's by Rogue Ducks, the same people who did shipping and whatnot. Oh, nice. Yes, that. Yeah, no, I got you already. I think we took SATs in my school district for college stuff. The college I went to had its own placement test, so I didn't have to take SATs. Maybe I'm misremembering. I thought it was required for us, but maybe I was just thinking of what you need to do for college, or maybe it was just mandated in the state that I went to high school with. I don't know. It's kind of like unpacking. Ooh. Wait. Hold on. I'm Googling. Is this the same one that I was looking at before? Cozy organizer. No, this one's different. There's a sticker book? Oh my god. Oh my god. Is somebody complaining that this game is $8 in 2.5 hours? That's a perfectly reasonable price for a game that's that short. It's $4? Is it good? New Digimon game is a banger, but the price tag makes me cry. I know. It's tragic. Oh, Witchy Business is out too. It's a lot of content. I think I might buy that then. When does that... Okay, that sale goes up. When do I get paid? Okay, cool. I can buy it after payday. I'm going to put it on my wish list. There was one that I was looking at that was kind of it was very unpacking-esque, honestly. But I don't remember the name of it, but it wasn't that one. How do you feel about the Witchy Business one? I've only played the demo for that one. I thought it was interesting. I thought it was pretty good. Okay. What was I saying? What was I saying? Could probably scoop some codes. I'm listening. I'm rubbing my greedy little hands together. If there's interest, there's interest. My grubby little grabby gamer hands. It's based on their voices. Okay, somebody said the Butler's Secret was a dead giveaway. Post Grand Secret. What's the Butler's Secret? Okay. Interesting. Did you stab them with your little fan? Did you do that? No, maybe not. Ancient Butler's Secret, huh? We'll do it. I'm listening. They send me a lot of those, hey, new games, try it out, we'll give you codes messages. So, see, I love that. I've gotten like plenty of games to try out, which is really nice, but I haven't had any like recent ones where they're like, we'll give you codes to give out. I love that. So if anyone is listening to this who works in game development or publishing, not directly speaking to the Little Problems people here, again, thank you for the code. But we like to have codes that we can give away for streams and stuff. So, you know, if you have them to spare, we like them. Okay, so it's not that. Oh, no, you can't stab. Oh my god. Who did we stab? The butler? The chef? Collector? The detective is us. The heir is them. The host. Okay. It was the host. So the monkey is the host. And back? Welcome back. I'll take a free game. Yeah. Honestly, yeah, it's just fun to spread the word. It's nice to like be able to play a game and have like a little giveaway at the same time. I think it's fun. Okay, so if that's everyone, then Nicole was supposed to be the collector but didn't show. So nobody played the collector. And then the host, we're going to go with he because I think we got all of the femme presenting people. Okay. Okay, so this is right and this is right. Then I saw the blank a money card to the blank. Gave a money card. Especially if they're fun games. Yeah, exactly. I had so much fun playing like Wordatro and then being able to give away copies. That was a lot of fun. I liked that a lot. Okay. So... well, if the investor did it, then the investor gave a money card to someone to shut them up. So who would they give it to? The butler? The chef. Okay, it was the chef. Okay. Here's the problem. I still don't know who any of these people are. We should play Wordatro? You should. It's fun. Let me backseat. You want a backseat? I'm listening. Oh, Wordatro. Oh, okay. If y'all hang out and play Wordatro, let me know. Because I would like to backseat too. Okay, let's see. Okay. So we know Lucas is the chef. I also don't understand this game. I came in and thought you were playing Mad Libs. It's kind of like Golden Idol or Duck Detective, where you discover clues through scenes and then you have to put it all together. It's like that. It's kind of Mad Libby in its own way, but there is like a set thing you're supposed to be doing. So it's not in that way. I'm helping. Back. Wait, okay, I saw somebody said something about Andre. Was that over here? The butler was when I peeked at their cards. That doesn't help. Okay, I don't know who that is. Mad Libs but context clues, basically. Need to check his items now. Dead. I don't know which one is Nicholas. It's either the dog or the ape. Well, we know the dog is Lucas, so maybe this is Nicholas. So then this is either going to be Andre or Martin. So let's do Martin. Okay, let's do Martin and Andre. Hey, okay. So how do you know who the winners are? Is it just who's left? Except for who? Except for Andre? For Hilda? I'm just going through it now. Martin. Why would I not know these people's voices? Oh, okay. Alright, it's Nicholas. Okay. So here's the winners. So that's Andre. That's Mary. I think that's Nicholas. Andre, Mary, Nicholas. No? Uh-oh. Okay, it's not them. I don't know who these other people are. You're the winners? Oh my god, me? No, it's not Andre. I already said Andre. It's not Hilda. Martin? It's not Martin. Lucas. Okay, it was Lucas. Sweet. I won! Yay! Not bad for someone playing a murder mystery for the first time. I've got to do this again in the future. Hilda's post on Instagram went viral. Sylvia had made her dress and it's received a lot of attention online. Oh wow, that's a lot. That's really cool. She and Jara wasted no time in capitalizing their newfound fame and used it to advertise their new clothing brand. Hell yeah, that's how you do it. They're doing so well, they're planning to open a branded store soon. Yay! It's nice to see all of their hard work finally pay off. Remember that ghost Nicole saw some time ago? Nicholas found a similar costume at a cosplay shop. Are we just not addressing that they saw a full-fledged fucking ghost then? Now there's a pop-up Halloween mansion on that haunted street. Oh, okay, so it was an ad. Considering that they got people talking about seeing ghosts there, I assume their business must be doing well. Okay. At the end of the semester, my first year of university flew by quickly. It turned out way better than I could have ever imagined. Something about those late nights with friends ordering pizza and cramming for finals made even the stress feel special. Alex and Sylvia got engaged, and now they're preparing for their wedding. Things were rough for a while. I'm happy it worked out for them. Sarah finished the semester with straight A's. She even made the dean's list. I'm so proud of her. Me too, bitch, you ain't special. I made the dean's list every semester once I got my shit together. Before that, don't worry about it. I'm just glad my mistake with the group project didn't jeopardize her perfect record. Now that the semester is over, I've decided to go on another date with Andre. Another date. We chose to go to the library together. That's not a date! Going to the library is not a date. That's an errand. I love happy endings. Me too. We chose to go to the library together. Luckily, it's not too crowded today. Andre's been working on a script that talks about why certain movies flop. He enjoys doing research and theorizing what causes such big projects to fail. It's simple. Not enough railing kills. He's planning on using his research to make a video essay, or maybe even start a podcast. Also, stop putting Chris Pratt in everything. I'm tired of it. Considering how many big budget flops I've seen recently, he's going to have a lot of material to cover. Seeing him work hard makes me want to work hard too. I need to take my writing to the next level, so I joined an authors club at the library. We share our writing and offer each other constructive feedback. I've heard it's what you should do if you want to go pro. One day I will get my writing published. You know what they say, time flies when you're having fun. It's already evening, but it feels like the date just got started. I want more. However, it's getting late and it's time to go home. Maybe Andre and I can go on a date again tomorrow? Anyway, this marks the end of an entire year writing in this diary. I've been writing in it every day. Looking back, I can't believe so much has happened. I'm so excited for year 2. There's still so much left to do. My university life is just getting started. Ah. You can't show holding hands on stream? I'm gonna get got. It's okay. My stream is marked for mature audiences. We can show lewd things like hand holding here. Finish. Is that it? Oh, that was cute. That is a shorter game, but I feel like you get a lot of freaking content out of it. Some of those things were puzzling. Very good. That was really good. I love the art style of this. It was just so precious. Like, there's our replacement mug. I will say, I just took a swig of the seltzer now that it's room temperature, and that is a nightmare. Oh, that's bad. Goodness gracious. So it's got to be super freaking cold. You can still really taste the blackberry, though. What I really should do is just suck it up and buy a soda stream, but I don't want to. Room temp seltzer is like a bomb for your tummy. It's so true. So very true. The end. Ah, fun. Anyway, now that the current school year is over, get ready for a very important announcement. Oh, it's the beach episode, y'all. It's time for fan service. We're going to the beach. Dad has wanted to take us on a family trip for a while now, and with the semester ending, it's the perfect time. Sylvia was all over it. She really needs a break. I do too. Best vacation ever. See you there soon. Cute. Okay, we already did that. Cool. I don't need to go through it again, I promise. Stop. 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 Let me skip. Let me skip. Well, we're doing it again, y'all. I have a soda stream. They work fine, but I grew tired of seltzer water not long afterwards. See, the thing is, all I want is to make Diet Cola. I just want Diet Cola. And I want to make Italian soda. That's all I want it for. I could just buy soda water and suck it up. I could. Italian soda, yes. So Italian soda, I used to get them all the time at the cafe that was by here. It's usually like a flavored syrup, like raspberry or something like that. And then soda water and ice. And then a lot of places will put a little bit of whipped cream on top. And that's what I like to do. It's very, very good. It's very good. It's not too sweet because of the soda water, but there's a little bit of sweetness because of the syrup, and the whipped cream makes it nice and creamy. Yeah, it's very good. I've had such a taste for them lately. I used to make them when I worked in the restaurant all the time because we had a bar, so we always had Monin syrup, which Monin syrup is like, that's the fruit syrup you buy. So I would always make it just like whenever I was working a shift, I would make myself one when I wanted one because it was just, again, that and soda water and whipped cream. So, and every once in a while I get a big taste for one. It's always like Italian soda. I always get like a crazy taste for out of nowhere, and lemon shake-ups like you get at state fairs where they just do like, it's just homemade lemonade. I always get a taste for those. So at least like every once in a while I end up buying like fruit syrups, and I end up buying a bunch of lemons and I make the drinks I want. I gave my soda stream to my cousin because for some reason I started getting headaches from the carbonation. Oh, that's no good. I got the best lemonade recipe from a book series. I'm listening. I'm always looking for lemonade recipes. I'm always looking for recipes. I like making things that aren't cooking, like meals. I don't like cooking. I like baking, and I like making drinks and cocktails and mocktails. I've been really big into making mocktails over the last few years too. Especially whenever I get a watermelon, I try to do as much as I can with like watermelon juice. It's called He Who Fights with Monsters. Message, find it. Hold on. Let me see if I can Google it. He who... Why would you lay out a recipe like this? This is a terrible thing. 6 lemons, 1 1/4 cup of sugar, 5 cups of water. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so you're going to make a simple syrup first. So wash the lemons. Got it, boss. Burn soda stream. Let's see. Peel the zest from 6 lemons. Ooh. Okay. Cover the lemon zest with 1 1/4 cup of sugar in a mixing bowl and combine by tossing. This is involved. Okay, I'll have to take a look at this. This sounds really interesting. Oh, my Chrome froze again. Why is my Chrome always freezing now? What is that about? I need to just get rid of it. I need to de-Google my life desperately. Okay. Let me close that. Whoop, whoop.
Blue.
Oop, I got Vampy Stream open. Don't worry about that. Okay. All right. There we go. I've made it twice. It takes a whole day to make, and the payoff isn't worth it. But it's the best lemonade I've ever had. It sounds like the payoff might be worth it. I don't know. If it's the best lemonade you've ever had, I'm willing to give it a shot. Duly noted, though. Oh, all right. Well, this is a much shorter stream than I usually do, but I'm not going to lie to y'all. That's everything I had for today. Maybe I'm just crazy? I don't think so. I think that's perfectly valid. Alright, let's see. Let me go back. Yeah, thank y'all for being here. I think this is just going to be a shorter stream today, to be honest. Let's see here. Ugh. Hell yeah. I appreciate y'all being here. Thank you so much. Thank you so very, very much. Short streams are always cool. Yeah, it's also getting really hot in here, so I think I need to go turn the AC down. Let's see. I think we'll keep the party going. Let's go over to Vampy. So Vampy is streaming Water Park Simulator again at the Baja Blast Water Park. So we are absolutely going to go over there. And then we'll send some love. So if you would like to join in on the raid, please do. I'm going to be back Wednesday. We're going to have a new game on Wednesday. Ambi, thank you for the 7 stream streak. I appreciate you so much. But we'll have a new game on Wednesday. Don't know what it is yet. We'll have to figure it out. But if you don't know Vampy, I feel like most of you probably do, but Vampy is a dear friend of the stream. Please show some love if you can. And we'll see you on possibly Wednesday for more shenanigans. Thanks again for being here, everybody. Have a great night.